Good day, Facebook, YouTube, whatever social media platform you happen to be seeing this video on. It's Jeffrey, Howells Carpet Cleaning. We are located at 7609 Southeast Overland Street, Milwaukee, Oregon 97222. And if you happen to have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can feel free to contact me directly at 503-939-0534. And today we are out in Happy Valley, Oregon. Beautiful, nice, rainy day. And the title of this video is going to be Carpet Cleaning Service, Happy Valley. So, before we get started today, I'm going to kind of go through and explain the cleaning process that we perform. Over the years, I've developed a three-phase cleaning process which combines both commercial and residential carpet cleaning methodologies into one hybrid sort of cleaning that I feel is extremely thorough. Three phases, when we break them down, we have a dry soil removal phase, which is phase one. Phase two is a soil suspension phase. And then we move on to phase three, which is the hot water extraction, where we go through and we pull all the nasties and everything out of the carpeting using 230-degree water, the truck-mounted steam cleaning. However, the first phase that I want to kind of discuss right here is going to be our dry soil removal. And I am using a Kirby vacuum cleaner. And in the comment or in the description space below, I do have a link to a vacuum cleaner sales guy in Michigan who does an extremely good job of explaining how vacuums work and the different properties that are required to get the right suction to get the debris and the elements of physics that are required for optimal airflow and just pulling the debris and stuff up out of your carpeting. So when I go through, most people when they're vacuuming through, they're looking at this little bits of debris and pieces of paper and things that are in their carpet, and that's what they're vacuuming up. That's exactly what the Kirby is designed to do, and it does it very well. However, we go a step further and we adjust the height adjustments there on this side there, so that we are picking up more of the abrasive debris and sands and dirt and grit and things that are actually embedded deep down below the surface of the carpeting. So it does a very excellent job of doing that. So my philosophy is you get all that dirt and stuff out of there prior to getting the carpeting wet, and it doesn't have a chance to turn to mud. Because if you think about it, a typical steam cleaner goes into your house, cleans the carpets, might put a pre-spray down. He probably doesn't vacuum. Then he goes through and he extracts it. And most of the time they're going over the carpeting so fast, you have to wonder how much of that water, it's got to be turning the contaminants in the carpet into mud, and how much of that mud are they actually pulling out of the water. And if you're waiting for your carpets to dry, are you waiting for the dirty water to dry in your carpets before you start putting furniture back down on it? So with those elements in play, the very first step that I do is go through and thoroughly vacuum everything. And this Kirby bag was just installed for this job. It was brand new, and we vacuumed 4 rooms, a hallway, and this front, little front room area. And we've got well over half a bag of just abrasive debris. So it's that debris that actually damages your carpets when it gets walked upon. When the carpeting contains so much debris and you're walking on it, it begins grinding and pulling and on the carpet fibers, and that's what causes that shady, dirty look to start occurring with traffic patterns and things like that, where a carpet cleaner can go through and thoroughly steam clean and get all the dirt out of the carpeting, but they're always going to look a little bit dingy and worn because due to permanent damage and wear that is occurring just due to the debris accumulation if it's allowed to sit in the carpeting. Luckily, we clean this place probably every 6 months or so. So regardless of the amounts of debris we were able to get out, it doesn't really stay in the carpeting long enough to cause any damage. But that's one thing that I absolutely really like about this Kirby, is that it gets all that debris and everything out of there. For some people, these vacuums are too heavy to operate, but as far as I'm concerned, I would recommend a Kirby vacuum cleaner to anyone who is looking to keep their carpets in the most optimal condition as possible. Again, like I said, it is heavy, so it's not doable for everyone, but for those that it is, I would highly recommend it. And so with the completion of phase 1, we are going to move into phase 2 in just a moment here. Having completed phase 1 with the dry soil extraction, we are moving on to phase 2. We have 2 pieces of equipment here because phase 2 is actually done in parts A and B. To the left there, we have an electric sprayer with our cleaning solution in there. That is going to go down on the carpeting. And then on to the right here, we have what's known as a CRB, counter-rotating brush machine. And what that does is it gently agitates the cleaning solution that we're laying down throughout all the carpet fibers. And basically it super accelerates that chemical reaction, so it's loosening dirt and it's obliterating sticky residues and stuff. What I tell people when you're cleaning, it's kind of an analogy, is like you're cleaning dishes in the sink. Are you going to use hot water? Are you going to use cold water? Are you going to use an SOS pad to scrub the dishes, or are you just going to rinse it with the water? So those are just a lot of applications of chemistry and physics that are involved with the carpet cleaning process, and I hope that this makes sense to you and that you might be able to use them or at least consider them when selecting a carpet cleaner.